Welcome to Health Coach for Women, a podcast where we explore alternative and holistic solutions to better health and wellness through intentional living. Now, here's your host, Marsha Roopchand-Walker.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Health Coach for Women, a podcast where we explore alternative and holistic solutions for better health and wellness. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to talk about clean eating. But before I get into that, I'd like for you to go ahead and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And of course, I always have a quote for you. So let me jump right into it. The food you eat can be either the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. And that's by Anne Wigmore. So I like that. Okay. I was just in thought for a moment. I was thinking back, playing back in my mind of the quote itself, saying that it can be either the safest and most powerful form of medicine or slowest form of poison. That is true. That is absolutely true. So it can be your best medicine or your worst enemy. All right. So I want to jump right into clean eating. That's what I want to talk about today. But first, I want to go ahead and go over some of the basics on clean eating. All right. So before looking at meal ideas and other tips for clean eating, we want to hone in on exactly what this type of diet is going to do for you. And so the information I'm going to give you here today, basically, I'm just going to tell you what is allowed, what you can eat, and what you shouldn't eat. So I just want to get into that. So a good place to start, right? A good place to start is really to learn about the simple and basic rules. Right. And so the goal is that you want to focus more on just healthy, whole, fresh foods. All right. Instead of counting calories or cutting your carbs, you're simply trying to cook more. All right. You're simply trying to cook more using fresh ingredients, avoiding high processed foods, right? Avoiding certain oils. Okay, avoiding canned fruits and veggies. You really want to go as natural and whole grain, whole foods as possible, right? And only having dairy and eggs and dairy that is from free range and your meats that are grass fed. Okay, if you're eating meat, you want to have grass fed. All right, so with the clean eating lifestyle, you basically want to be cooking your own meals, right? And reducing your saturated fats, all right? And you want to reduce your caffeine as well as your alcohol intake as much as possible, all right? So let's dive right into it. Now, I told you this topic is, right, the eight reasons why you should do the 7-day clean eating, right? Let's talk about fresh produce, right? So it's going to be a big part of your diet. You can have some carbs, right? You want to have plenty of protein, but fruits and veggies are your good portion of your meals, right? Plenty of fruits and vegetables, particularly at lunch and dinner. And you want to reduce how often you turn to frozen veggies, right? And get them in a produce section. And you want to make sure that you, this way you're able to save money and have a larger selection of trying to find them. And you can go to your local farmer's market, right? So you want to go fresh. Not saying that you can't do frozen. You can do, especially with if you're making smoothies, you want to go with you can go with some frozen fruits, right? You can't, but if you can go fresh, that's even better. Now, for those of you who are busy on the go and don't have a lot of time, frozen can be okay, right? Frozen can be okay. And of course, organic, right? look for your organic fruits and frozen fruits in the bag. All right. And it's those come in great for making your smoothies, right? And actually, I have to have my blueberry smoothie, which I add some goji berries in there, right? I love blueberries. And I put it in my pineapple, my coconut water. It's coconut water with pineapple, right? So these are some great ways. All right. Again, I talked about avoiding the processed food. So before I get into that whole list, I just want to go over a few things with you. So again, you want to make sure that you're avoiding the processed foods, right? Part of clean eating is avoiding those processed foods. And you want to make sure that you are getting your meat grass-fed, right? I did mention that before, right? And the whole process is to get you to cook more, right? Cook more so that you know what's in your food once you're buying it and preparing it and cooking it yourself, right? You don't know when you go to the restaurants and these frozen dinners. First of all, those frozen dinners contain sometimes a lot of sodium, which is no good for you, right? A lot of sodium. And so you want to be able to do your own thing, so to speak, right? So what are some of the things you want to do? Again, fresh produce, right? Fresh fruits and vegetables. You can go with some frozen fruits if possible. Or, if you want to do your smoothies and you want to save a little time, you can go with the organic. They do have organic frozen fruits and vegetables, right? They do have that. All right. You want to make sure you're eating your breakfast daily, right? When you're doing this challenge, you want to make sure you're eating your breakfast daily. Some people don't eat breakfast because they're not that hungry. Like myself, I used to love breakfast and I still do, but I just don't eat it early anymore. I don't eat until about 11 or 12. So that's where I'm at now for me. So if you're someone who don't like to eat too early in the morning, or you're just not hungry in the morning, it's okay to maybe just have like a simple shake, maybe just a protein shake in the morning, or just a banana, right? To just give you a little bit of energy boost, right? And that's it. All right. So you want to eat more smaller, frequent meals. Okay. When you're doing the challenge, you want to eat smaller, frequent meals. And and these meals can be simple, right? Smaller meals 5 to 6 times a day, and which includes your snack or two, right? You can have snacks in between your meals, right? You want to make sure you meal prep, right? It's important to make sure that you are fully prepping and make sure you're having things ready, especially if you're always on the go and busy, busy, busy. Take time on the weekend to meal prep, right? Or whenever your days off, whatever your schedule looks like for you. And so you want to have plenty of clean eating snacks, especially when you're traveling and on the go, when you're at work. You want to have those snacks and you can pre-pack them in the little Ziploc bags, right? And choosing your natural fruit sources. Some of the things that you don't want to do, right? Some of the things you don't want to do is eat the packaged food. Remember, I talked about the packaged food because they contain a lot of sodium and a lot of other preservatives and things like that that you really don't want to consume. All right. And you shouldn't be drinking any empty calories, right? You want to avoid the soft drinks. You want to avoid those and all those sugary drinks. Okay, you want to, if you like coconut water, coconut water is a great way to stay hydrated, and it's alkaline. Okay, coconut water or simple water, right? Plain old simple water. All right. What's another thing that you want to do? You want to avoid excessive amounts of fat, right? You want to avoid excessive amounts of fat from like butter and margarine and red meat and other fats, right? Are healthy and that can keep you full, but you don't want to add in the too much of the butter and margarine, right? So you want to limit that as much as possible. And during this clean eating challenge, to limit your red meat. right? To limit that as much as possible. You want your healthy fats, such as your nuts, your seeds, your coconut oil, and your avocados. These are your healthy fats. All right. So let me go ahead and dive in. I'm going to go ahead and go into the list right now of the 8 reasons why you should do it, why you should do a 7-day clean eating challenge. Let's jump right into it. So the first reason is giving your body a reset. You're basically doing a reset, right? Doing this reset is allowing your body to cleanse the body of toxins and helps give your reset to your digestive system. All right. So you want to get that reset. It's a great way to start, especially if you're looking to really get into practicing more mindful and healthier eating habits. And so if you haven't started in that process yet and you really want to get started, this is a great way to get started. Start doing the 7-day clean eating challenge. Or you can do an elimination diet, right? But that's another topic, right? You can do an elimination diet where you can also eliminate certain foods to see how you feel, right? To see how you feel, what foods make you sluggish, what times of the day and when you eat by keeping your food journal, right? And it's important that you want to keep your food journal so that you can also, during this 7-day clean eating, that you record, how you're feeling, how is your mood, you want to make sure you're paying attention to that. Because it could be times where you're feeling more sluggish. And then you want to go back and ask yourself, well, what did I have? What did I eat? Did I eat a bagel? Did I have something that was too heavy? You want to make sure that you are paying attention and being mindful.
If you are struggling with health issues like chronic pain, being held back by past traumas, or feeling overwhelmed and hopeless, please know there is hope. There is help. Transcendence, a woman's guide to healing and self-love for better health, happiness, and abundance, is a blueprint to help you get your life back and reclaim your health. Within its pages, you'll learn how to elevate your existence by shifting your mindset toward the positive, focusing your energy on what's really important, using gratitude to feel deep appreciation, changing your gene expression through epigenetics, building resilience, and living in a state of flow, feeling love overflow within. Go beyond an ordinary life. Transcend. Buy it now.
So doing the clean eating is a great way to do a reset and to help your body get rid of those toxins, right? And to help reset your digestive system. Number 2, the second reason why you want to do is to help boost those energy levels, right? You shouldn't be feeling tired and lethargic. You may be consuming too much carbs, right? You may be consuming too much carbs. Whatever carbs you're eating, maybe you want to cut back, right? Cut back. Instead of a whole bagel, maybe a half a bagel, right? The New York bagels are big bagels, right? So maybe you want to cut back and just have a half of a bagel, right? This is a great way, like I said, of boosting your energy levels, right? And as well as your vitality and fueling your body with nutrient-dense foods. This is what the 7-day clean eating will do for you. Again, now the next one is, I touched on it a little bit by resetting your digestive system in number 1, right? But number 3, it can help improve digestion, right? And it alleviates common issues like bloating and constipation, right? And during this 7-day clean eating, you want to make sure you add in some green tea without the caffeine, right? Making sure you have some green tea. You can have a cup a day or 2 cups a day, right? Which the green tea will also help and aid in weight loss, right? As well as other good things that it's good for, full of antioxidants, right? So I just wanted to put that in there. So this leads me into number 4. It can help with kickstarting your weight loss routine. Maybe you're looking to lose a couple of pounds, right? We still have time. We're in July. We still have time, right, to still have and achieve those goals. So maybe you want to lose a couple of pounds, right? This is where taking your green tea can help you also during this 7-day clean eating, right? So you want the organic green tea, right? Organic green tea without the caffeine, and you want to have at least a cup a day or two cups a day, maybe in the morning or maybe in the evening or both, right? So having some green tea. What else can it do? Number 5, it can enhance your mental clarity, right? And reduce brain fog, right? Because when we are eating better and eating less processed foods and less heavy foods with full of preservatives and additives and stuff like that, what are we doing? We're able to get more nutrients and everything into our body. We're fueling our body with more cleaner, proper, healthier foods, right? Which can in turn help improve our mental clarity as well as reduce brain fog. Now, number 6, it can help what? Strengthen your immune system, right? It can help boost your immune system with the vitamins and minerals as well as the antioxidants you are getting, that you are receiving, right? So now that you're refraining from those processed foods, right, and those frozen dinners with all the full of the sodium and preservatives that's in it, you're more coming into more natural ingredients, proper whole foods, right? That's needed for the body. So you want to do that. Number 7 is to promote better sleep. So when you have better sleep, you can also, like I mentioned previously, right, reduce brain fog, have more mental clarity, right? So doing the 7-day clean eating can help you get better sleep and improve your better sleep patterns overall, right? So doing the clean eating challenge, 7-day clean eating can help you overall with getting better sleep as well. And number 8, I love this one. Now there's more now. There's a whole, but I just wanted to go over these 8 that I like the most. Getting clearer skin, helping you get clearer skin. You're having less of these toxins in your body, less processed foods, less preservatives, right? More nutrient-dense foods helps you to get also clearer, healthier skin as well, okay? And a bonus that I have is having better heart health, improve to getting a cardiovascular, healthy heart, right? Because you are eating healthier foods. So this can help you with heart health as well, all right? So I wanted to provide you a list, and I started with 8. There's actually a whole bunch of them, right? I didn't even mention and help improve your mood and balancing your blood sugar levels and supporting heart health, which bonus number 9. But there's so much more, helping to decrease inflammation in the body, right? Helping reduce inflammation, lowering blood sugar, supporting heart health, increase hydration, enhance with mood, right? These are all the additional ones that it can help do, right? So listen, you can't go wrong by doing a 7-day clean eating challenge, right? Push yourself, have your journal, right? Have your food journal, record what you're eating, what time you're eating. Record and notice when you feel hungry. Record and notice when you feel full and satisfied, right? Because we don't want to eat until we are full. We want to eat when we're satisfied, all right? Getting those fruits and vegetables in is going to help a lot. Making some fruit smoothies, right? Making some smoothies that will also help you during the challenge. You can do that as well. Now, when you are going to the grocery store to get all of your groceries and your things that you're going to have to prepare your food items and everything, you want to make sure you're reading your labels, right? And if something is in a can, we want to avoid the can. Okay, we want to avoid the can. We want to avoid that. We want to go to fresh produce. If you want to go into your farmer's market is best. You can go to your farmer's market, but you can still find fresh produce in the grocery store, in the regular grocery store as well, right? Making sure you check the dates, making sure you just read those labels. If you don't understand some of those ingredients, it maybe it's best you just, simple ingredients should just be simple, right? They should just be simple. So what are some things that you can swap out? You want to have some fruit, a fruit instead of juice, right? So try having, you can, if I have a bullet, right? I have one of these bullets, and so I love to blend up my fruits and make my drinks. Using my bullet to make my little blueberry drinks, my mango and banana and pineapple smoothie. I love it. All right. So try using, you can make your own juice, right? Try brewing some green tea, right? Try brewing some green tea and make your own tea. You can make your own iced tea, right? Try using hummus instead of mayo, right? Try using that instead. Because the thing is, we want to make sure that we are having the mayonnaise is loaded with fat as well as calories and barely has any nutrients. So even though now hummus is made of chickpeas, it is a natural ingredient and it is something that is a more healthier option for you, right? And it's the cleanest option for you. Another thing you can do is trying, if you like yogurt, you can have Greek yogurt instead of flavored yogurt. So you can have some plain Greek yogurt and top it off with the granola, or even some goji berries, right? Or you can even add some what is the thing that the cacao nibs, right? So I like it in my my non-dairy ice cream. All right. Another thing you can do is cauliflower instead of rice or potatoes. They even have cauliflower pizza bread that you can make pizza on, right? You can make your own pizza. Buy the cauliflower pizza bread, the flatbread. You can make some cauliflower pizza, right? So try cauliflower instead of rice or potatoes, all right? And you can use a vinaigrette instead of the dressing. You can use that instead when you are doing your salads, when you're making your salads. Go with some grapeseed oil instead of plain old vegetable oil. Go with some extra virgin olive oil, right? Try using that instead of your canola oil or soybean oil or those other oils, right? You want to use the healthier oils, right? Okay. And so I think that is about it. You can also, there's so many different things. Play with food, have fun with it. You can make your own pancakes using some spelt flour, right? Using spelt flour. You can have avocado toast. Take the avocado, make some toast with it, and some plum tomatoes, cut them in half. Even Dunkin' Donuts sell them, the avocado toast. You can have something healthy and that you can make on your own for yourself. Smoothies, another great option for breakfast, right? And let's not be afraid to try different things. All right, let's not be afraid to try different things. There's so many different things that we can try that we thought wouldn't be good, that we thought that we maybe wouldn't like it. And if we just try it, you'll see that it's not as bad as you thought, right? There's so many different things you do when you're doing your chicken. You can have baked chicken instead of fried chicken. You can have baked salmon, right? Instead of fried fish. So many different things, guys. There's a host of different things you can do. And if you don't eat meat, there's still a host of different things that you can prepare and make. Okay. You can make a meatloaf out of split out of lentils. I've made a lentil meatloaf, and it was actually pretty darn good, I will say, not to toot my own horn, but for me making it for the first time, it was really good. And you make it just like you would, of course you would have to prepare your lentils, boil it and do all of that stuff, but you would do it the same way, right? Pretty much the same way. And you add your little breadcrumbs, and if you want to add your little binding, but if you want to put an egg in it. I mean, there's so many different things, and all these, you can find such amazing recipes all on Google. They have them. The purpose is you want to do this 7-day clean day eating to jumpstart right? And if you haven't done so yet, it's never too late. You can do this anytime. You can even do this in the winter. Doesn't have to be the summer or the spring. You can do this whenever you want. The goal is giving your body a reset, right? The goal is giving yourself a reset. Then maybe after that, maybe you may want to do a little 3-day fast. Maybe you want to, now that you've done some clean eating, maybe you want to do a 3-day fast and continue the clean eating process, right? This is a great way to help you get started for those who are not quite there yet on the healthy track, I should say. All right. So listen, it doesn't have to be complicated. It's pretty simple. And if you like, I can leave you the 7-day clean eating guide. You just click on the link and I'll give you access to the 7-day clean eating guide. All right. That's all I have for you for now. Until next time, bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in, I want to say. And if you did like this video, hit that like button, share, as well as subscribe. Until next time, see you next week. Bye for now.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Health Coach for Women with Marsha Roopchand-Walker. If you've enjoyed this episode, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.